Hello everyone, welcome to Daytona Speedweeks and the Budweiser Shootout, the first event in the Goodyear Cup Series Season 2. Tonight's event is a bit of a different format from what you may be used to. It's something we're calling SEMI Stop-MOTION. It will be the board game Daytona Challenge, where we will play a turn and take a frame for every turn. 17 drivers are lined up for today's event. It consists of pole winners and race winners from the previous year, and also past Daytona 500 champions. Well, we're set to go racing, so here's the command to fire engines.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
So here's tonight's starting lineup, determined by a random draw. Jamie McMurray has drawn the pole. In second is Tony Stewart. Then in third, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Brad Keselowski starts fourth. Then it's Matt Kenseth, Trevor Bayne, Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Greg Biffle in ninth, and Jeff Gordon in 10th. Starting 11th is the 2015 winner of the Daytona 500, Joey Logano. Then it's Denny Hamlin, Sean Gossett, Carl Edwards, Ryan Newman, Kyle Busch, and Jimmy Johnson. Well, the pace car dives onto pit row. We're going green this time by.
Reach up there, pull those belts tight one more time. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Tony Stewart gets the jump on Jamie McMurray on the restart. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to fall in line in third behind Tony Stewart. There are no drafting effects for this first round. Drafting effects will begin in round 2. If you are directly behind somebody, you get a +2 to your movement. One space behind, and you get a +1 to your movement. Matt Kenseth makes a move. He's gone up to third on the high side, trying to get around Dale Earnhardt Jr. Tony Stewart still leads. The die for this game grants you either 7, 8, or 9 spaces, or you could draw a chance card like Joey Logano has just done. Big move, he gets a +2 to his movement. Joey Logano about mid-pack right now. He leads the first truly organized pack of cars, trying to head to the front. Tony Stewart continues to lead, as Brad Keselowski now moves to the outside, running 5th, trying to get the outside lane going. He's got a little bit of drafting help from his teammate in Joey Logano. That'll be a +1 to Keselowski's movement. Nearing the end of lap 1, Tony Stewart remains out front, but he is all alone. He's got no drafting help. We'll see if he gets freight trained pretty soon, as Matt Kenseth has a +1 coming from Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the rest of the pack all bunched up. And we've got a new leader, Matt Kenseth, into the lead. Dale Earnhardt Jr. follows behind, and Kevin Harvick throws a block on Joey Logano. Using a chance card he drew earlier, he timed it perfect to block the 22. Matt Kenseth now out front in lap 2. Tony Stewart hangs on in that inside lane to second, and Jamie McMurray trying to make the middle lane work. He doesn't have much drafting help, though. And the field now starting to form a single file line. The first 5 cars back. Greg Biffle is the first car out of line there. He is in 6th position. We've got a caution. The 94 gets loose and into the wall. Light body damage for the 94 of Sean Gossett. And we will get our first opportunity for mandatory pit stops. Each car has to make at least 1 pit stop tonight. And here we go. Matt Kenseth leads them onto pit road, and it looks like Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s crew is going to get the job done. The lead goes to Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's chosen the outside lane for the restart. Pace cars off. Green flag back in the air. We're racing on lap 3. And Kurt Busch makes it 3 wide for the lead, going in on the inside. He doesn't have as much help as Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Matt Kenseth, though. Both of them getting a push. Matt Kenseth now on the outside. Kurt Busch falls back and settles for 3rd. And Jeff Gordon on the outside gets a great restart. He moves up into 4th. Gordon, notorious for his poor restarts, uses a restart bonus card and gets himself into 4th position. He'll fall in line behind his teammate. And now Kevin Harvick puts the bumper to Trevor Bayne, the 6 car, getting loose. He loses 2 spaces in that process. Harvick moving into 8th now as Matt Kenseth and Kurt Busch battle for the lead side by side. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes around, a big head of steam on the outside. New leader, it's the 88. He got a great push from the 2 of Brad Keselowski and just timed it perfectly. Car in the wall, 2 cars in the wall. It's the 18 and the 48. Problems for Kyle Busch and Jimmy Johnson here on lap 3. Looks like Jimmy Johnson's going to stay out. He only had some light body damage. Kyle Busch comes in for repairs. He was already close to the back of the pack, so this won't hurt him that much. Well, the pace car dives onto pit road once more. Dale Earnhardt Jr. chooses the high line, and we are racing again on lap 4. Matt Kenseth looks like he gets the jump on Dale Earnhardt Jr. this time. He will move into the lead. Earnhardt Jr. falls back to 2nd, and Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski are going to battle side by side for 3rd. Well, don't count out Dale Jr. just yet. He comes back on the high side and retakes the lead. And Tony Stewart throws a block on Trevor Bayne. It's not going to do him much good as Joey Logano takes the opportunity to slide in underneath. Well, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s dominant super speedway car Amelia flexing her muscles once again. Jr. out to a huge lead as Jamie McMurray puts the chrome horn to Kevin Harvick. Harvick will fall back 2 spaces. With just 1.5 laps to go now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. got too far out in front. He had no drafting help. Brad Keselowski has moved into the lead. Earnhardt Jr. just getting freight trained falls all the way back to 5th. So the Blue Deuce now in the lead. Matt Kenseth in 2nd is going to move up side by side. He will get drafting help from his Joe Gibbs teammate, Denny Hamlin. Hamlin used the side draft on Jeff Gordon that round, taking away 2 spaces from Gordon's movement. Gordon will fall back to 6th. We've got a 4-car breakaway forming up front. The white flag is out, and Brad Keselowski takes sole ownership of the lead. The 2-car has had an excellent restrictor plate program so far in 2016. Can he add another win to his already impressive restrictor plate record this year? He moves out to a huge lead, but is it too early? Keselowski has no drafting help, and the field is going to be coming right for him. Will he get freight trained just like Dale Earnhardt Jr. did a lap before? 2 organized lines are forming on the top side, being led by Denny Hamlin and Kurt Busch. Down the backstretch they come for the final time. Keselowski still out front by 3 car lengths. If anyone wants to get around him, they're going to have to get a big push of momentum coming down the backstretch here. Kenseth still in 2nd, and Kurt Busch slides up in front of Denny Hamlin. Here comes Kurt Busch. He's got a head of steam. He gets inside of Matt Kenseth. Kurt Busch gunning for the win, and the field has caught Brad Keselowski as the 14 throws a block. Greg Biffle also throwing a block on the 18 of Kyle Busch. It's a miracle nobody's crashed yet. And here they come out of the final corner, side by side, Matt Kenseth and Brad Keselowski. It's gonna be a drag race. And they make contact, bouncing off each other as they come to the finish line. Brad Keselowski goes low, but Matt Kenseth will edge him out at the line. Matt Kenseth wins the Budweiser Shootout to kick off Goodyear Cup Series Season 2. They go 3 wide behind him for 2nd. Brad Keselowski is going to edge out the rest of the competition for 2nd, but Matt Kenseth is going to be your winner. There's a look at the margin of victory. As Matt Kenseth celebrates, let's take a look at the unofficial results. So Matt Kenseth wins, Brad Keselowski is 2nd, Kurt Busch gets 3rd, Trevor Bayne hangs on for 4th, and Denny Hamlin will round out your top 5. Joey Logano finishes 6th, then it's Jeff Gordon in 7th, Jamie McMurray in 8th, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 9th. Ryan Newman is in 10th, then it's Tony Stewart, Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Sean Gossett, and Kevin Harvick. Well, thanks for joining us for this presentation of the Budweiser Shootout. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you'll join us next time for Daytona qualifying and the Gatorade Twin 125s. We'll see you then.